How's it going? This is Kevin, aka Siwo. Um, this is just a follow up on on things that have gotten into my email box. Things that I've gotten into my email box and my personal Facebook messages. Um, about about main stage patches. One thing to understand about our culture: people are very greedy, and a lot of people that you ask for stuff, they won't give it to you, even though they say that they're gonna give it to you. There were when I first moved back to Atlanta from Miami after I spent a couple years in England. I came back up here and I wanted to produce, and I learned the keyboard, and one thing I needed was patches. And I thought I built a good enough network to where I could ask somebody for something and they would just give it to me. At least one. I did not come out with one. Not one. And you guys know who you are. All right, but I'm not gonna put names out there. But one thing it taught me was just that you gotta do stuff yourself. You have to figure it out. I didn't go on YouTube and figure it out on there. I just decided, hey, this is Konpa. I have to figure it out the same way I did it on the guitar. So, so take this as a time to understand that. So what you're gonna need for this is MainStage 3. I don't know if MainStage has updated or whatever the case may be. I'm just gonna go off what I know. So MainStage 3 is what I know. I'm sorry if this doesn't apply to another MainStage, but that's what I'm using. So I'm on MainStage 3. Um, can go on Finder and go in applications. I believe mine's already open. Okay, so I'm just gonna go on there, go to keyboards, and I'm just gonna click keyboard, let that load up really quick. All right, and then that loaded up. So we are going to see. You see, it says electric piano. So we're gonna go over here to the channel strips. Okay, we're gonna go over here, and then we're just gonna go to channel strip. We're gonna just start manipulating um, the actual sound. Okay, so what I mean by we're going to manipulate the actual sound, we're going to take what is essentially an electric piano, and we're just going to go down to the actual synthesizer instruments and the actual plugins and manipulate the plugins. So how you do that is, matter of fact, you don't even have to for this first one. We're just gonna go down here to synthesizer on the strip inspector. Okay, synthesizer, lead. Okay, and then we're just gonna pick any lead. It doesn't really matter. Saturn sounds good. Okay, Saturn sounds good. And let's just change this name over here. Let's change it to something like Sewell or something. Let's put Sewell. All right, honey. Just give it a little Haitian name. All right, so what you're gonna do after you finish pressing Saturn lead is you're gonna come up here, press this plus right here. You're gonna go. It's gonna leave this all the same. Number one, type instrument. I'm using a key station. Output 1 and 2, whatever your output is. All right, so now you see that we have a blank channel. We have a blank strip within the channel, within the patch. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna add another instrument here. That's all we're gonna do. So we're gonna go back to synthesizer, to lead. Just pick any other one that there's. I really tend to love the Glassy FM lead one, and it gives me that high pitchy, really just raw compa sound, and I love it. It's that same kind of sound that's in Libre de Me kind of thing. That high, the crazy sound, the real rady sound. So we got that one. All right, so we're gonna go back up here, do the exact same thing, create. Okay, then we're gonna go to, this time we're not gonna go down there and manipulate that. We're gonna go right here into input. Okay, you see this input? You see how it says ES2, EFM1? We're gonna just press instrument and go back to the plugin, and we're gonna actually go in and see what we can find. Okay, so let's go to ES2. And you see all these little thingies here? Learn that. Learn how to figure this out. Just mess around with it and see where it takes you. You'll see that it's very easy, and it'll get you far. You'll begin to make your own sounds. They built it with stock sounds, but you can begin to manipulate your sound. You can make it as glidey as you want, as pitchy as you want, as dark as you want in tone, as bright as you want in tone, chorus, flanger, everything that you would ever need. It's in here. You just have to learn it and just mess around with it. Like I said, nobody taught me this stuff. I just went and just did it. So, guys, just really come in here and manipulate the sound to make your own stuff. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to factory default, synth leads, and I'm just gonna go down to trance lead. Okay, trance lead. And what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna do this in a second. Matter of fact, I might as well do it now. So you see the sound. Sorry if that startled you. You see this sound. It is. It's close. Let's see. This is me hitting a double stop with a CNG. And I'm only getting one sound out of it. What I want to do is I want to get full CNG both times. Okay? Both at the same time. So what I'm going to do is over here, I'm going to make sure that this is on unison. I'm going to make this sure that unison is orange. You see where this says legato? You don't want legato. You want poly. Okay? So then you're going to go up to 16 voices. And see how they're played together? You see? Okay. So that's another thing about manipulating the sound. Okay? Alright, so what we're going to do after that is we're going to add another strip, and what we're going to do is we're going to make that our deep strip. How about that? I'm going to go down here into, let's say, yes one. Let's figure something out. Synth lead, Moog pulse. Let's do that. Moog pulse. And what we're going to do here is we're going to make the Moog pulse. We're going to go to here where it says MIDI effects. We're going to go over to that one. Okay? And then we're going to hit transposer. I'm going to transpose this one down a full octave, which is 12 semitones. And for the Glassy FM lead, well, I'm going to show you exactly what I'm going to do with the Glassy FM lead. But you make this one low. See that one? It kind of was really high. So you want to go. It says 127. You want to this right here. The expression, that's just basically the volume within the stuff. You don't want to mess with this volume first. Well, actually, let's make sure that these are all the same level. You want to mess with this volume because that's the actual volume that it's going to stay within the whole mix of all the instruments. If you do this, once you mess with the volume knob, it's all gonna go to the same place. You see, once you mess with the volume knob on the keyboard. All right, so we're gonna do that. All right, brought it down. Let me bring it down to like 30 because it was really loud. Let me do 40 for now. And Glassy FM lead might be a little bit too high. We'll see where that stands. And I'm gonna show you exactly. Okay, so do you see that? They were all at the same level right then and there, but now when I press that, you hear one under. Okay, that's the point of transposing it one of these down so you can get a full sound on all ranges. Glassy FM lead, I love it because like I said, it gives you that Siwo sound, and you put it 12 semitones up. Okay, so now you get that. Okay. Okay, perfect sound. That's all you gotta do. That's all. Just manipulating each sound, going into each plugin and every instrument, and really figuring it out. That's all it's really about. So, guys, just really start learning this stuff and start, honing your craft, and figuring stuff out. This stuff is easy. It's just we just gotta stay motivated. Our music is not the best. the best music, and our culture doesn't really, take our compa music to the next level. It kind of scrutinizes it, but we just gotta stay strong. We're at 60 years at this point in time, 2015. So guys, let's just stay strong on it. Develop your originality, and don't let go of the music. Don't let go of the compa, because one day we will be able to make plenty of money off of it. But you can't start out on the top. You got to work your way to the top. So let's all just find ways to work together. If you guys have anything else to ask me, you guys can ask me at the comment box under this video, or you can just email me. I'll probably have it in the description. So you guys have a great one. Keep on playing, and you guys enjoy yourselves. Okay. Y'all be easy.